Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name's Sarah, and today I just wanted to wish everyone a Happy New Year, first of all. I know for some of us, it's been a little bit of a challenging start to the new year, especially for the Truther network out there right now, losing a couple people that they entrusted in and respected as far as, hearing information or what was going on and, being a reliable source. And the two people that I'm talking about that we lost at the beginning of the year were Doug Kuzma, who passed away on January 3rd. And Doug he had his own channel called the Frog News Network and was really out there trying to put the truth out regarding who we are as people to the government and giving that governmental history and Nasara Jasara of what's going on with the banks and who you should trust here and there, and any information regarding the Patriot movement. Kirsten W, she was a very special lady, had a great personality, very boisterous. She was the writer of the book Intel Drops, and sold many copies. Amazon banned her book many times. She had to rewrite it, redo it, have this copy. She goes to a lot of rallies and is really high up there in the political movement, and she was an actress and high statured and very respected truther out there. Both of them passed away at the beginning of the year, and it was very shocking. But what I wanted to share with you is something that the Lord told me regarding their passing, which honestly made a dramatic shift in my own life. Around the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, and when I knew that both of them were in the hospital towards the end of last year, I was praying for both of them. Something just didn't feel right. And I'm like, they're not here. They're going to be gone. I just knew. These are both people that I always listen to all the time. I stopped listening to TV. Especially after our last election, things going on with the virus. You just didn't know who to trust or what to believe or who to hear or what to watch, because things that are on TV are just garbage. What do you watch anymore? You definitely can't trust the news media because they're just talking about the same thing over and over and over and instilling fear on our lives. And that is not news. That is not what's really going on in our world. And, people are, especially the patriots, we're hungry for truth, and we want the truth to be told, and we want the truth to be out there, and we want to know what is the real truth. And as I was praying for both of them before knowing that they passed away, I was just asking, Lord, have your way, have your will. Yes, we would love to have them back. Yes, we want them to get back on their channel. Yes, we want to hear the latest information. We want to know what's going on. We want to keep that hope. We want to keep that alive in them through us to help keep us going. And at that point, I was just like, God, have your way. Whatever is going to be done. Unfortunately, they were both in the hospital. They had COVID, believably so. I know with Kirsten W, it was pneumonia. The hospital was trying to say other things. Who whatever knows, they both passed away in the hospital. But both of them were really our go-to for the year 2020 and 21. I know for me, going on my way to going to work, I would flip on Kirsten W. She had every day, very religiously, had a show early in the morning, and may not catch it live, but I would watch the recording and listen to what she had to say, what was going on, and what to prepare for. And this is what's going on in China, or this is what's going on this river, or this is what's going on with Trump, or whatever is going on. We would get the latest happenings, and she would always instill that hope. And it was great. Kind of gave you that encouragement and to kind of jumpstart your day. And that you expected that. It was something you depended on. It was there for you. But I both believe that during that time, they were on assignments from the Lord to help give people hope, the patriots, the saints, all the truthers out there. They just wanted to put their information out there, and they did it for us. They did it for the people, especially during a time of chaos and uncertainty. They kept us updated on the latest news, especially with what was going on, and gave us the hope for the future. Something that was funny that Kirsten W would always say is, "It's happening. Watch the water." Oh, I'm exhausted. And nothing's going on, or a lot is going on, people. A lot is going on. And it was really funny. You never knew what you got from her. But it was always tons of excitement, great energy, and her boisterous personality. And she always just kind of put out there how she felt. And it was great just listening. It's like your own sister you're listening to, just listening to that and getting your day going. Doug, he would always say God is in control. And he would talk about that every child is worthy of a hope and a future. And he had a shirt always wearing, save the children. And he had his Patriot patrol car and his network frog, which he had a picture of a frog, and which meant fully rely on God. And that was what really dawned on me, was to fully rely on God. Here during this time, you would wake up and you would want to listen to Kristen because that's what she got your latest news or your latest information. I would come home from work, or you might come home from work and you would want to listen to this person. You may not flip on the TV, or you may do this, or you may do that. And then you would hear what they have to say, and you felt like that was your truth. And that's what you relied on. And during this time, God is saying, fully rely on me. Yes, Kristen and Doug will be missed. They were very strong in the movement in faith, and they were patriots. But now, since they're both gone, and there are other people out there in this movement that's taking on the torch and taking on the rally, it's really about us taking that torch, moving it forward, and to be the truthers that God has called us to be, and to fully rely on God. Fully rely on Him, and He will lead you the way, and He will show you the truth, and to do what God has called you to do. That is really where we're at. Because in the end, when all this is said and done, whatever goes on in this world isn't going to matter. But what's going to matter is, were you obedient to the call? And that's what's going to matter. It's up to us to take the torch and to run with it and to go. That is what I believe Kristen and Doug's purpose was for us, is to get back in the Word and rely on God's truth. There is no guarantee for tomorrow. But the Lord, Jesus Christ, is eternal and will always be our truth from now and eternity. So fully rely on God. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your time today. to hear what the Lord showed me regarding both of their passings. I hope this blessed you and encouraged you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless. Bye.